to A Bioscope with me, Marycate Masilela. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. I enjoy you guys being around, being part of this club. We're doing so many nice things. So, of course, if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the fam. Do click onto the subscribe button, and of course do like and tell me what you think. Write your comments and tell me what you thought about the review. Have you actually watched the movie, and are you planning to do it this weekend? So today we're reviewing Hunter-Killer. Hunter-Killer is the first movie which I actually started watching ever since I started doing my Joburg film screenings. Like I said, I watch movies before you guys now. So you better tune in so I can tell you, giving you the scoop, what to expect before you end up watching it. I think that's a very wise decision. Very wise. Let's speak about the cast of this movie. First off, the leads are Gerald Butler, Gary Oldman. Congratulations on such a fantastic performance from The Darkest Hour, which is kind of like you move from such a good movie to this, like wow, but we'll take it. And Toby Stephens was also up in there. He was on the ground doing the action scenes. So yeah, and Common, shout out to him for being there with his dumb face. Like, he had this thing in this movie where he was doing like this dumb face. Like, I don't know. So what is Hunter-Killer about? Hunter-Killer is basically about the Russian president being abducted by his own defense minister. I don't know what Hollywood is trying to say, but some sensationalism is coming out there, but yeah, okay. We'll take it. So basically, the Russian president has had a rogue coup and he's been kept prisoner, and somehow the US submarine is underground, has been offline, and they have no contact with it. So they send comes in Gerald Butler. He's being sent in to go investigate, is there any survivors, what's actually going on with the submarine and stuff like that. And then once he arrives there, and he realized that the submarine was being torpedoed, and then while they're trying to investigate, they end up being attacked themselves. So they end up being in a squabble, and then they end up winning, and then the other submarine ends up falling down, and then they have like survivors, which he decides to keep as guests. And then the crew members were saying, no, we want them as prisoners. They're just people, though. They're just people following orders. Back to the story. Common ends up creating this like dope idea. Well, very quite risque, but the president ends up supporting him, saying that let's go and investigate and seeing what actually caused. We'll send an unofficial unit down there in Russia to see. So while the unit gets there, and then they end up realizing that the Russian president has been kidnapped. So they decide to save the day. Yeah, Hollywood saves the day. Oh, sorry, America saves the day as usual. So like rescuing him, a few soldiers end up dying along the way, but I have to say I enjoyed those action scenes so much. They were fantastically done, and there was a good emotional thing going there. They had the heart of me. Another other scenes which I did enjoy were the scenes in the submarines. I really enjoyed when Gerald Butler was like in his mode, like focus, trying to like get his crew through these other landmines. Him and the other captain, when they were like trying to do this trust thing. This movie is about trust, especially trusting people who you would never usually trust. Typically, you know, in this case it's Russians. I guess you shouldn't trust Russians, that's what they're saying. But so he ends up creating trust between him and this other captain, and then they have to go through these other landmines. I really enjoyed that. They were quite intense and very brave. It also gave us insight on Gerald Butler's characters, like consciousness as we're going through it. I really enjoyed that. I think that was very, very well done. So, and the other storyline was happening in the Pentagon, when Common, who had this great idea, like I said, he had to send this rogue unit, but I said that he had this dumb face because Gary Oldman was like his superior and stuff like that, and he was shouting at him that he probably endangered the American government in a conspiracy of probably creating a world war and stuff like that, and then he had this dumb face because he had to take it. He had to take it. You know what, guys? I think Common needs to go back into acting. No, sorry, I'll take it back. You know what, guys? Common needs to go back into rapping. Like, he needs to go back in the studio, have some like nice cognac or gin, whatever he does. You know, like whatever whatever's the additive. You know, and then create a nice rap album and then do a tour. You know, like, dude, go back to your utmost greatest. You know, it hurts seeing you like this. It hurts. It really, really hurts. I think like this is the typical thing, you know, that celebrities think they can get roles and then just because they're celebrities so that you can be good at it. Cool. Let's do acting classes before we actually start doing the whole movie thing. Let's go and do that. You know? But I want to condone the director, Jonathan Mash, for doing such a great job. I think with the storylines, he actually did a very good. Everything just blended in together. Like, everything just blending in together. How many peaches do I give this movie? I give it like a good 3 out of 5. I wanted to give it 2 out of 5, but I felt like I'm being too harsh because I wasn't happy with the visual effects of the movie. But I think the A-listers actually did a great job just picking up the movie. So yeah, it wasn't that bad. And besides, like, come on, Gerald Butler's house has been down a few weeks ago, so you cannot take too much. Like, I don't see this movie doing that well in the box office. Like, I think it'll survive to pay off the budget it had and maybe have some extra cash a little bit, but I don't see it doing that extremely well. There's a lot to compete with, especially this December. Like, Aquaman is being released, Creed is out already, so like, yeah, I don't see it doing that well. But besides that, I would just say, like, you know, just wait for it to, if you want to go out and you don't have anything to do, just go for the love of film, go out and watch it. But you can also wait for it to come out on DVD. So thank you so much for tuning in to this review today. I had to keep it nice and short. Yeah, do not forget to comment down there below. I truly appreciate hearing from you guys. I love hearing what you guys have to say. And yeah, please share the club, like invite friends to come through to like be part of it. We're having such a great time, like reviewing movies for the love of film. And yeah, from me, Marycate Masilela, thank you so much, and see you next time.